First place in the American League, yes.
It's on the cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof is so stepping in, Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 6.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, Dero, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans. Without question, that's exactly what this team's doing.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Benintendi at second with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Digging in, Kevin Mendoza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way.
Kevin Mendoza.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Hedges has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight. In is the third baseman Evan Longoria. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez: 7 hits in 13 tries. On the move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 5th.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Michael Conforto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Goodrum leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down. Stepping in for the Jays, Eddie Rosario took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Line to the right side. Conforto is there, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ahmed ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 6.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Arcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
0-1 the count. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Digging in, Austin Hedges, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Mathis has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And that's in there for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Second baseman, number 1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte's after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the designated
At
hitter.
the plate, Frank Minor. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Benintendi. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Kevin Mendoza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. Gone to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there and records the first out.
The third baseman.
1 out now in the Orioles' 4th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Markakis. He can't get there as it falls in. Striding into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground to third. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Hey, kid.
The 1-0. Longoria trying to get there. The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Line towards center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman.
Now batting, Anthony Rendon, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Eric Hosmer. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Now the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading off for the Orioles. The second
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Good throw.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Jeff.
Now at the plate, Jeff Mathis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So striding in, Garrett Hampson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Frank Minor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Kevin Mendoza, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Fouled away.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
Hit hard on the ground to first. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick.
So it's first and third with 2 away. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. As a look, now the pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the... Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Mendoza. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew Benintendi.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs. This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Bounce to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Anthony.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 down.
Now batting,
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Benintendi in pursuit.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
One gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Michael.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. And that misses. 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3. Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The catcher, number 2.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Mathis. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Garrett Hampson. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Minor.
Into the box, Frank Minor, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. Here's the 0-2. And there he goes towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. Chad Bettis will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Here comes the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Mendoza comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Nick Ahmed. Career numbers against Bettis. Batting .500, 5 for 10. He's taken him deep once. In the air out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. At the plate, Austin Hedges. He's popped out and struck out in his first two plate appearances. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, and the right fielder is there to make the catch. Adam Person will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Adam Person.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. The 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, what was
The
it?
1-2. Swinging a soft liner and one gone.
Tie game in the 8th inning here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat. The pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto is there, and that ends the inning. Blue. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch takes this the other way to right on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Ready now, Andrew Benintendi is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Marte off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's behind the runner to first. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Ready with another two-strike offering. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Max Muncy. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Rosario. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Ahmed is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
The batter, the first
now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. But he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon.
The third baseman.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Career numbers against Bettis. He's got a 3 for 7 line. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Shot back up the middle, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Michael Conforto stands in as he looks at a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in to try it again, Nico Goodrum. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time at number 2. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Mathis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. One and 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Garrett Hampson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands for the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Huge biscuit.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Seven innings, 4 hits allowed, 1 run, 1 earned run. Wow.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Chad Bettis claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
That's what we will do. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.